change the shocks on my 2000 F250. It's not stock ride height, so I'm going to measure the shocks so I can get the correct length shock for the new installation. I removed one rear shock just to make it easier to demonstrate how this is measured. First thing you're going to do is take a measurement for the extended length. That is with the shock extended as far as it will go. So we're measuring from the center of the eye to the center of the eye. I've got 32.5 inches. The second measurement that you're going to need to order your new shocks is the compressed shock length. This can be done while the shock is still on the vehicle. You just remove the bottom bolt and you can compress the shock and take your measurement. You can also get your extended length while it's on the vehicle by removing the bottom bolt and extending the shock as far as it will go. Again, we're going to measure from the eye to the eye, always measuring from the center to the center. Now this shock came off of a F250 and it's pretty long, so it takes a lot to compress it fully. Once the shock is fully compressed, it's going to take a minute to rebound so you can get your measurement. I've got 19.5. Again, you can do this while it's on the vehicle. I simply removed the shock to make the process easier to see. So I'm now going to reinstall my rear shock and go get my measurements for my front shock. So these are the front shocks that we are going to measure. So I'm just going to remove the bottom bolt and compress the shock, take a measurement, and then extend the shock and take a measurement. So I'm using a ratchet and the handle's kind of short, so I've got an extension with a socket on it that I'm going to use to increase the leverage to make it easier to unbolt these. I've got 29 inches. Now we're going to compress the shock and see what our compressed length is. Now that we've got our extended and compressed lengths measured, we're going to reinstall the bottom of our shock and we're finished. Whenever I'm working under my truck, even on something small like this, check for leaks, loose wires. It's always good to check for loose bolts too. So I've got all the measurements I need to order my new shocks. As soon as we get those in, I'll be installing them and I'll walk you through that installation as well.